Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Bearly Unboxed. So today we're back with another thrift haul video, and I do have footage from the actual thrifting, not for everything because this goes back about a month and a week or two. So some of this thrifting is from as old as the last week of November and through December. I haven't gone thrifting at all in January yet because January just started and I've been kind of just overwhelmed by everything that I got for Christmas, and I still have to go through all these thrifted items. I have a bag full of stuff plus a pile here. But before we get into these, let's go to that footage so you can kind of follow along with me. And I was trying out some new ways of recording because my front-facing camera records pretty well if it's bright out, if it's daytime, or if there's just a lot of light. But because it's the darkest time of the year with days being so short, I tried flipping my camera and recording that way, but I can't even see what I'm recording. So there's some back and forth between really bad footage and really good footage for when I'm like in my car is what I'm going on about. But besides that, enjoy, come along with me, and we'll see what we find. If you see anything that I don't comment on, or if I put it back and don't buy it, leave a comment down below if you would have picked it up, because I really love hearing what other people buy when they go thrifting. And then if anything that I picked up is something that you would pick up as well, leave a comment down below too. So let's get to that thrifting. It is kind of late in the day, but I'm on my lunch break and I'm going into Value Village, and we will see if they have anything. Wow, they have a lot of stuff today. They have so many plush that they've started putting them on the shelf. It's an F-Mow. That's cute. There's that Alice. It's cute. Magic Mixie. I have that one. It's a plush of Princess Luna. Yep. It's cool. I see a lot of new faces. There's Cheer Ruby. Don't need her. There's a Made to Move for $5.49. Who is this? that's from Disney's Descendants. I think this is the character that the actor passed away. Can't remember his name. Is it Cameron? Cameron something. Oh, everything just fell out of that bag. There's a fairy pony. Cute. I don't think I've ever seen those. Bunch of trolls. These are the ones that I used to collect. Wow. It's a whole bag of G4 model ponies. This is a strawberry shortcake pet. It's so cool. Stuff in here. There's a strawberry shortcake. Oh wow. Some of the really big trolls. It's so cool. There's little babies in here. Interesting. Oh, there's a LPS. There's a bunch of LPS in here. But they're like kind of weird ones. Strawberry shortcake kitty. It is a shark and a My Little Pony, and that's one I don't have. There's another troll. Someone really donated all their trolls. There's all the turtle Hello Kitties. Jeez, there's holes in all these bags. It's getting dark out and I still have to go finish working. But I did pick up a couple things. So I'll show those later when I do the haul. But I gotta get back to work and hopefully I'll be able to go to some other thrift stores for this video because this isn't much, so we'll see. I am going into Value Village and it's only 5:30, but it feels so much later because it's so dark out. I'm not used to recording, you know, when it's dark out, so I'm actually using not my front camera, because that camera looks so bad when it's dark, and I'm hoping this looks a little better. But I can't see anything I'm recording while I'm recording it, so we'll see if it works. But yeah, I'm going into Value Village, which is right back there, and this is the one I go to a lot because it's where it's in the area where I go to work and also where I go shopping, grocery shopping and stuff like that. There is another one I like to go to, but it's kind of in a different area that I don't get to very often. But the prices here are starting to get a lot better than they used to be, so we'll see. All right, so we're gonna go in. It's a slow spotlight Barbie. Christmas Polly Pocket. Down that aisle because that's not supposed to be in that aisle, and I would never have found it. They had a lot of stuff today. This has been here for over a couple months. So this is Barbie and the Sensations, and this is the one that I had that I've been looking for. She doesn't have her earrings, but she has some shoes. I don't know if those are her shoes. She's missing her ring, but I am gonna get this because I've been looking for her. It's amazing. All right, so I am back, and I found so much good stuff. And at first I wasn't sure if this was the Barbie that I've been looking for, but it is. It's Barbie and the Sensations. She has her, like, almost her whole outfit. And I'm super, super excited. So I had this when I was a teenager, but I inherited it from someone else that didn't want it. And I had her forever. I took her to college with me even when I went to art school for a year. That didn't quite work out, college, but anyway. Yeah, and I had her dressed in a fairy outfit that I had bought separately, and I have no idea what happened to her original outfit from my original version of her. So this is great. Her hair looks like it's in really, really good condition. So I'm really excited about that. And then I also picked up some ponies. I'll obviously open all this in depth at the end of the video, along with anything else I find. I really love doing these thrift hunt videos, and they seem to be really popular, so I'm definitely going to keep doing them. I'm really excited for this baby pony that I found. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, so that's it for today, and I'll see you at the next thrift store. It's after work, and I'm going into one of my favorite thrift stores, Treasures in Heaven. So we'll see what they have today. It's kind of cool. Reminds me of something that my grandma had. It's so cute. Only $1. They have a ton of Littlest Pet Shops. That's so cool. These are older ones too. boy, that's really cool. So I definitely get this. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, I see. It's one of the Happy Meal. It's kind of cool. Oh, what is this? Oh wow, this is. But it looks incomplete. I'm definitely gonna get this. Oh, it's another one I don't have. Wow, that's really cool. Someone must have got rid of their whole collection. It's a My Scene Barbie. She's not in bad condition. There's more stuff. Looks like a Christie of some sort. And she has the bend and snap legs. That's kind of cool. But her hair is really soft despite it being messed up. Alright, well I definitely hit the jackpot with ponies. Including that little fairy one, so that's a pretty good deal. $3. Alright, that was a really good trip. I got a whole bag of stuff and it was only like 14 bucks. So I can't wait to look through it all later. It's a few days before Christmas and I had a bag of toys to donate, and so I dropped them off here at Value Village. That's pretty cool. Barbie having on this one. That's cool. Barbie happy on this one. That's so cute. Or somebody similar. I'm not sure who that is. I did pick up that bag that has a couple of My Little Ponies because I really wanted the Lyra song. I think that's her name. But there's also a movie Sonic figure in here, and I do low-key collect Sonic, and there's even some Magic Mixies in here, which I'm pretty sure they're ones that I already have. There's really only a couple that I don't have, and there's also a Zootopia Nick figure in here. And some other bizarre, just weird things in here. But anyway, yeah, we'll look at all that in more detail at the end of the video. So I have to get going and finish my work day. It's a really busy week for me because it's a few days before Christmas. So yeah, got a lot to do. So we'll see you at the end of the video. I think this might be the last kind of thrift for this video, because this is basically a whole month and a half worth of thrifting, and I haven't found much, but I found some cool stuff. So I think I even found some stuff that I didn't record because I was in a rush and if I remember right, they were so busy, it was really difficult to record without people just being in the way. So, but anyway, cool stuff to look at the end of the video. Now that you've seen all the thrift footage, I went to one of my favorite thrift shops, and that's what this paper bag came from. But I am going to move everything off camera, and I'm going to try to open things in the order that I found things. So the first things I found were these two bags at Value Village. I'm going to put this, actually I'm going to put this one on the floor so I can grab it really easily. So this was like at the end of November when I found these. I don't think they put the date on the tags. I wish they kind of would, you know, like the date that they packed it. I think maybe there's some way to read this, and I don't know. But anyway, I picked this troll up for only $4.49, and I think I may have had a coupon when I bought both of these. Someone had donated a ton of trolls. I had a troll almost exactly like this when I had a huge collection of trolls when I was a kid. I had like shelves full of trolls, and my favorite trolls were this particular brand. I actually did a video about trolls. It's been like a couple years now, maybe a year and a half, or I don't know. It's been a while. But I didn't have one of these big ones. Now, these are what is known as a Norfin troll. It's Norfin, or a dam troll, DAM. These are kind of like, for me, these are the ones that I really, really love. I'm not the biggest fan of the Russ brand trolls because their faces, to me, aren't as like endearing as the faces on these original dam trolls. And dam trolls were the original trolls. That's how we ended up getting so many other trolls out there. So this is obviously a clown, and I will be the first to admit I'm not a huge fan of clowns. I know I have some friends who like clowns. Some people like clowns because they think they're creepy. I don't like clowns because I find them a little creepy at times. But that's not really a clown's intention. Their intention is to make you laugh. And he does make me laugh because he's kind of cute and goofy. I don't see any markings on his feet. A lot of times the older trolls, the bigger ones, would have it on the back. Okay, so this says right here. Let me see if I can get the camera to show. This is Thomas Dam, 1977, made in Denmark. So this is really like one of the like original trolls. I am so happy to have this. I might try washing his outfit. It is kind of coming apart though. It's going to need some work. So I might actually just find another outfit to put him in or something. He has some marks on his face. But I love him. He's so cute. So we're going to put him right here. I was born a year after the date on that troll. So that's how old that troll is, and I think that's so amazing. Now that's the copyright date, so this one could be a later version. I don't know. I don't know enough about trolls. And then I also picked this up. This was actually kind of pricey for me, $7.49, just to get this pony whose hair feels really terrible. And it's also wearing, I have no idea what it's wearing on its face. So let's get that off. Is some sort of like headband, or I don't know. I don't know what this is. Belt. Okay, I wanted to see the face on this one, and this one actually looks really good. And it does say copyright 87 Hasbro on the feet right there. So this is a original G1 My Little Pony. Now I am going to wash this, clean it. I'm going to try to save this hair. The hair is so bad. I'm not sure which pony this is. It is a twice as fancy pony because it has like the markings go all the way over it. And I really love these symbols. They remind me, my mom, when I was a kid, had these signs that she called hex signs. And I think the idea was that you hang them on your house and it wards away evil spirits, or, you know, like kind of superstitious kind of stuff like that. And that's what these kind of remind me of, but they have little hearts in them. So this is really cute, and it's not in terrible condition. The paint job on both sides looks pretty good. That's the other side. But it is going to need cleaned. It's very dingy because it's a white pony. I have no idea what this is. If anyone has any idea what this could be, leave a comment down below. But that is probably something I'll redonate. And so is this shark. There's this rubber shark, and it does this, which I think is actually kind of cool. You can have it like eat things. I don't know if this is particularly like supposed to be Jaws or anything. It doesn't seem to have any markings anywhere on it, but it is pretty cool. But I am going to redonate that as well. There's always things I redonate. Now this, I believe, is from an anime, or it's from Ultraman, maybe, or Godzilla. I'm not sure. It's really cute. Does it say? It does say Bandai on the foot. But if you know who or what this is, leave a comment down below. I'm not going to be keeping this one either. It is cute, but I don't need to just keep things because they're cute, or I would be keeping so many things. All right, so the next visit I went to was another Value Village, and it might even have been, I think it was the same Value Village, but it was like a couple weeks later because it was in December. And I remember finding all of these ponies, and I do have one more thing, but we'll leave that down there for now. I found this bag just randomly on the shelf. This bag, the pricing never makes sense to me. This bag was $7.50, but only comes with one G3 pony, and it looks like two G4 ponies. This bag was only $4.50 and comes with 3 G1 ponies. So, like, I don't know. Maybe they know something I don't about these G1 ponies. Oh, I think these are the same exact pony. Yeah. And I think, oh, they light up. Okay. You know, I wasn't planning on keeping this because it's like I don't particularly like the face on it. But the fact that its wings light up is really cool. This, I think, is Fluttershy. Yes. So if you take off this like saddle dress thing, She does have her cutie mark on her leg right there. And the legs are all posable on this, which is kind of nice, actually. So I think I might actually keep one of these. Does this one light up? Oh, they both light up. Okay. So they have tinsel in their hair. This one seems to be a little worse off. Its hair is a little... I don't know. I'll have to clean both of these up and see which one I like better. And I'll put that one in my collection. And then I'll probably sell the other one, or I'll give it to someone who I know will appreciate it. And they have a little battery compartment on the bottom. So I'm going to have to look all of these up to see what exactly their whole deal is. Like, I do think it's really cool that it has that light up feature. And if you look at the button, it looks like hearts, I think. I am actually not sure. I think they're supposed to be hearts. So, very cute. I didn't even notice when I was buying them that they lit up because, wow, trying to get this saddle back on is a pain in the butt, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Oh, you fell over. I bought this for this G3 pony because I love G3 ponies. They're kind of the ones that I collect mostly because they tend to be the easier ones to find, and I find so many of them. This one has a 3-dimensional cutie mark, and it looks like a hibiscus flower. So I'll have to look up the names for these, and I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want this video to be too long. But I am going to wash all these and show you real quick at the end what they all look like cleaned up. Because I love cleaning up old ponies and making them look as new as I can again. Alright, so this other bag has this G1 pony from 1983. Its head actually turns. Is this one of the newer ones? It says 1983 Hasbro, but its head turns. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm not sure if this is a reproduction or not. I'll have to try to figure that out. It looks like an original because its cutie marks were the sunburst with glitter, but they're fading away. And I actually think this one's really pretty. And I cannot remember its name off the top of my head either. So that's just one more I'll have to look up and I'll have to clean. Yeah, look at these ponies. I'm so excited. Okay. Now this one, its hair is stuck in the bag. God, I really hate when they staple the hair into the baggie. It's so annoying. Okay, we got it off. This one is a little worse for wear. This pony is also... This one's a 1987 one. Right there. This one has a saddle. Now, I've had this saddle before, but I don't know if it goes with this pony or not. This pony has a metallic 3-dimensional cutie mark that's like kind of holographic looking. It's really cool. And then it has this crazy tinsel hair. But there is what its face looks like. I'm going to definitely be cleaning that up too. It's going to be a lot of work getting that one to look even remotely good again. Now, this was the one I was super, super, super excited about. This is a My First Tooth baby pony. And it has a beach ball cutie mark. And this one's also 1987. This one is super, super cute. I don't think I have any baby ponies with the first tooth. So this makes me super, super excited. And we'll put that one right there. So cute. Okay. Now, the other thing I found was a Grail Barbie doll that I've been looking for that means a lot to me. It might not be like everyone else's Grail. Everyone has a different Grail, but this is a Barbie that I had when I was a kid. And it was someone else's Barbie, but they didn't want it, so they gave it to me. And I actually took her to when I went to college for my first year. And I had found a like fairy outfit and I put her in it. And so she was dressed as like I think it was a purple lavender kind of fairy. And I just remember I loved this doll so much. Now this one is not in the best condition. The jacket definitely is very old looking, and the leather, the like pleather on it is disintegrating. And it's kind of like it's coming off. So I'm going to try to clean this as best as I can, but I am concerned that cleaning the jacket will ruin it even more. But I'm going to try. So this one is called Barbie. This is Barbie and the Sensations Barbie. I don't think I said that yet. And she had this whole thing where she is missing her earrings, but she had this whole thing where you would have these pink earrings and they had little cardboard punch outs of various shapes and things that looked a lot like the artwork that's here and on her jacket. And you would plug the earring into it and put it in her ear. And I always thought that was really cool. She also had a pink ring, which she's missing, and she had a pink ring on a necklace that was supposed to be like, I think like Ken's ring that he gave to her, like his class ring, because that was a thing that you would do. But yeah, she has her whole dress, which this does come off. The jacket does come off, and then it's just this, which looks really cool. And underneath the dress, there's this tulle. And she has these yellow shoes on. I don't know if these are her shoes, and I am going to check that real quick because I want to make sure I have an idea of what I need to get. I need to look on eBay or Macari or something and see if I can find her her missing accessories. Her hair, by the way, feels really, really nice. I think this is Saran. It's definitely not Kanekalon. All right, so let me look her up. All right, so I did find an eBay listing of the doll that has a lot of her accessories to get an idea of what it is I'm missing. So these are definitely not her shoes that she came with. I like these yellow shoes, though. I'll keep these. Her shoes were actually black and white shoes and white socks with lace. And then she would have came with a cassette. And also she would have came with a brush and a pair of sunglasses as well. And this doll came out in 1987, which is interesting because a lot of these ponies are also dated 1987. So, yeah. So I had this doll for like 10 years. Well, 9 or 10 years before I went to college and took her along with me. And so she does have the twist and turn waist. She has the head, movement. Her arms are at a permanent bend though, which is fine. And then she has those classic bend and snap knees, and they're in really good condition. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping I can find the rest of her accessories because I definitely don't have a ring for her hand. I do have some earrings that would probably work for her. And I probably have some shoes that will also work for her. So I'm actually going to sit her right here. I'm actually kind of shocked how nice her hair is. Like, I almost wonder if someone rerouted the hair on this. It's so nice. Like, I don't know. I'm going to have to look more into that because I feel like her hair is a lot nicer than I ever would have imagined it to be, considering she's from 1987. So, super happy to have found her. I finally found my Barbie Grail. I'm interrupting my own video because I realized, sort of in the middle of filming the thrift haul, and when I looked it up to confirm, this is not the doll that I thought it was. This is the outfit for Barbie and the Sensations, but this face, this is not the Barbie and the Sensations face, unfortunately. It's a beautiful face. This is honestly one of my favorite eras of Barbie. But also the hair is completely different. She's supposed to have bangs, and the hair is a little more yellow. This is more of like kind of a strawberry blonde in some ways, or like a, I don't know, like a more golden blonde than yellow. So yeah, super disappointed in that. So I could not for the life of me figure out which Barbie this is. If anyone out there knows which Barbie this face is, please leave a comment down below. The outfit does not go with the doll. The shoes don't match the outfit either. I think I already mentioned that. But yeah, I'm so disappointed. I thought I found my Grail doll. The Barbie in the Sensations face, I will put her here. And over here, I will show you what she's supposed to look like. She's supposed to have purple eyeshadow. So I am still on the lookout for a Barbie in the Sensations Barbie. At least I have the outfit. I did not clean this one up at all for now. I'm just going to put this aside, and then if I ever find the Barbie that goes with the outfit, and it doesn't have the outfit, that would be perfect. Then I can just give this outfit to that one. Also, the sleeves are really disintegrating, and I'm a little worried to wash these sleeves because they are deteriorating a little bit. So we'll see when the time comes. But yeah, so disappointed. All right, so back to the video. So this bag is, everything in here are items that I picked up at Treasures in Heaven, which is one of my favorite thrift shops in the area. It's locally owned. The store is just awesome. They always have so many cool things for super good prices. All right, so I found a bunch of ponies, which you probably saw in the video. And I got everything. I kept the receipt in here. I got all of this stuff for plus tax for less than $15. It was like $14.73. I found 3 ponies plus this little fairy pony, and I bought 1 bag of LPS, of Littlest Pet Shop. And the reason I bought this bag is because there's a turtle in here, and I really wanted this turtle. So we're going to open the Littlest Pet Shop after we look at all these ponies. So I got 3 G3 ponies that definitely need some work. And these were all $1 a piece, as you can see. I think I might have this one, but I picked it up because it does have the 3-dimensional cutie mark. And I'm always very interested in getting unique ponies. This one is very cute. And if it's better, once I clean it up, if it looks better than the one I have, it'll replace that one, and then I can use the other one to give as a gift or to sell on eBay. And I might not have this one. I have so many G3 ponies that I forget which ones I actually have. All right, so them this one I knew I didn't have because I did not recognize the cutie symbol or the cutie mark. Because it's a popcorn bucket. And I think that is so cool that it's like a popcorn bucket because I love popcorn. And it has a little heart on it. And I love the green eyes on this one. This one is so pretty. And this one's in pretty good condition. And I love that the hair like matches the cutie mark because it's got the yellow for the popcorn and the pink to match like the pink stripes. I think that's really, really cool. So happy about that one. And then this other one, this one has a unique symbol that I didn't really recognize. It has like a star with like a little starburst around it or like confetti. And then its face, it has really pretty like purple eyes. And I really love the hair color on this one as well. And again, that was only $1 too. I absolutely love finding ponies at that thrift shop. All right, so then we have this tiny little pony, which it's really dirty. It has fabric wings, and they're kind of ripped a little bit in the one spot, so I'm going to have to clean it up and be very gentle. It has antenna because it's like a little like butterfly or insect pony. I'm not really sure what these are called. It does have a cutie mark, which I think is a lily. I think it looks like a pink lily flower. I'm not quite sure, but this is so cute. And I believe these are from G3 as well, because they kind of have the same looking eye as G3. So yeah, I don't know like anything about this pony other than that I saw it and I'm like, it's like a little fairy pony and I have to get it. All right, so this set of LPS comes with some like accessories in here, which I'm not sure if these actually go with these or not. I think this is a hat with like a rainbow. It kind of looks like a sombrero. I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest. There's also whatever this little hat is. I don't remember if LPS came with fabric clothing items back then or not. Then there's this little like tiger. I don't know what this is. It looks like a little hoodie with holes for the ears. I have no idea. It's like a little onesie or something. All right, so this Barbie is like stealing the camera, so we're gonna move her over here. See if I can get a better. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what this is, and it doesn't seem to have any or any tags or anything to tell you if it in fact goes with these pets or not. There is this thing, which I believe is for a littlest pet. It's like a little collar or cape. It's very, all of these are extremely dirty, and I just want to go wash them like right now. And then there's this bag. So I don't know. I don't know if any of these are Littlest Pet Shop. I think this one is. Not sure. These are, oh my god, they really are super dirty. Okay. So we got this little dog. He has some marks on his face, unfortunately. So we'll try to clean these up as best we can. They have the little magnets in the bottom of them. There's a little mouse. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. There's a bird. The bird is really cool looking. The detail on the bird is really cool. It reminds me of Orange Bird from Disney World or Disneyland. It's very, very cool. I love its tail. Very, very cool. This is so cute. It has little bows on its tail and its hair. So cute. And it has a little cupcake or a muffin on its little tummy, which is super, super cute. Yeah, love that. Love, love, love. And then we also got this super, super tiny little caterpillar, which I don't think I've ever seen a caterpillar this tiny, and I'm guessing this is Littlest Pet Shop. It definitely looks like one. It says Hasbro, 2005 maybe, I think. So that's really cool. And then we got a pig, a purple pig. I love this one. It has a little flower on it. It's very cute. Oh, it's missing its magnet. Oh no. This one has a peg instead of a magnet. So it's very cute. So I think these are a lot of these are from different generations. Now this is a Chihuahua that is flocked. And the flocking is looking a little bit rough. It kind of looks like it has something wrong with it. Its fur's like coming off on its legs and stuff. So I might deflock this one just for my collection, because that is something that you can do, and usually it works pretty well. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. And then we have a monkey. I absolutely think the monkeys are cute. I love the little monkey. It's very cute. And then lastly, the whole reason I pretty much bought this was for this turtle. It has a really cool shell with a heart. It has markings on its head. And I love it. It's exactly like the turtle that I have, and I have it on my desk all the time. So these are from pretty much the same series, it looks like. Yeah, they even have like the same magnet on the bottom. So very cute. I'm so happy to have another turtle in this style because I absolutely love this version of Littlest Pet Shop turtles. So there you have all the Littlest Pet Shops. I'm so excited to have found those. Now, I don't know about any of these items, so I'm going to put these back in the baggie. I will probably wash them just because they might be Littlest Pet Shop items. I have to try to figure that out. If anyone knows, definitely leave a comment. All right, so the next thing I have is I found this bag for only $5.50, and it has a lot in it. But I mainly got it because it has a G4 pony of Lyra Heartsong, I think her name is. And I really, really wanted this one. But it also has a Pinkie Pie, which I don't have a Pinkie Pie, and so I might add the Pinkie Pie to my collection as well. But the reason I bought this, she's really cute. She has a harp as her cutie mark. I used to get these when they were new, and you could find them at Target. Like, they had them, I think they were in the checkout lanes. They had them like down there in a little bag hanging, and they had a bunch of different ones. And I think I had all of them, and then I eventually got rid of them, and I kind of regret that now. Now that I've been collecting ponies again. And then we, of course, have Pinkie Pie, a fan favorite. So I will wash both of those up and add them to my pony collection as well. Now there is some weird stuff in here, like we have an Eternals Marvel figure, which was not the greatest movie. But But these have a cool feature where I remember when these were at McDonald's in the Happy Meals, you can make their eyes light up by putting a light underneath them. And you can use your phone for that or a flashlight. And I think that's actually kind of a neat little thing, but I won't be keeping that. I'll be donating that. And then we have a Zootopia character. This is what is his name? It's totally like on the tip of my tongue. If you remember his name, this movie is actually out right now, and I think this is a toy from the new movie that someone already got rid of from McDonald's. But yeah, I know it's Judy Hopps is the bunny, but who is the fox? Why can't I remember his name? That's so funny that I can't remember his name. And then there's a couple of Magic Mixies in here, and I love Magic Mixies so much. And I don't remember these looking metallic like this. So I'm actually kind of excited to add these to my Magic Mixie collection. Those are really actually cute. There's also a Mickey figure in here. He's a firefighter. And I'll probably just redonate him as well. He is cute though, but I don't really collect a lot of Disney stuff, especially Mickey Mouse. And then the last thing in here is something that I'm probably also going to keep because I do have a small collection of Sonic the Hedgehog toys, and a lot of them are from McDonald's. But this is the movie version of Sonic, and he looks pretty cool. I just need to repaint his nose and looks like maybe his ear, unless that's dirt. But I am going to clean him up. He doesn't have any accessories or anything, but I do have a Shadow figure, and I want to put him next to the Shadow figure. And this has a lot of articulation. Like, he has tons of articulation. You make it look like he's running, kind of, sort of. Like, yeah, like that. Very, very cool. I love the way they did his spikes. Yeah, very, very cute. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I remember being a kid, and I went with a friend to one of their friends' houses, and they were playing Sega Genesis, or I think it was Sega Genesis, and they were playing Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was just amazed. It was like, I'm a Nintendo kid, and I had Nintendo, but I didn't have a Sega Genesis, and when I saw how fast he was running in the game, I was obsessed. And then, of course, we had to get one at some point. But, so there is that. Now, I do have 3 items left. I didn't have the footage for these because when I went to Value Village, when I found these, they were so busy. It was like, I think it was like a week before Christmas. And you could tell people were just, like, they were just on the hunt for Christmas presents at Value Village. And I was like, yeah, there's way too many people around for me to even feel comfortable recording. But I did pick these up. These are Monster High dolls. So that's why I was wearing my Monster High shirt this whole time. I found all of these were $10.49, but I did save, I think it was 20%. So I saved like $2 on each one. So I got each one of these for only like $8.50, like somewhere around there. So this is a Cleo that I feel like I don't have this Cleo. She has an outfit on that I do not recognize. She has a necklace. I don't know which Cleo this is, but she's super pretty, and I love this outfit. It was really hard to see this outfit when she was in the bag. But, so we got Cleo. She's definitely going to need a hair wash. And then I need to find her some shoes and whatnot. Now, this Frankie I bought because I want to use her to give another Frankie an articulated body. That's from one of the Buried Secrets dolls because they don't have a lot of articulation, and this one even has the upper chest articulation. I don't remember this one having a braided hair, so I think whoever owned this braided their hair. This is a great looking Frankie. I love the blue leg too. That's very unique for this particular one. This is one of the Skulltimate Secrets Frankies, and they're going to get rebodied with a different head. And that'll be actually in a video coming up soon. So I wanted to show that off before I did that other video. And I also picked up Ghoulia because I needed a body donor for a Ghoulia from Buried Secrets as well. And these are all in great condition. They have their hands and everything. This one has her shoes. And this is also a Skulltimate Secrets one. This is, I think, the glow-in-the-dark one. I can't remember what they were called, the actual name. But they all had glow-in-the-dark features, I believe. I think that her necklace glows in the dark, if I remember right. So there you have it. There are all of what I found at the thrift shop. Now I am going to go and clean up all these ponies and clean up the Barbie and clean up this Cleo because I don't think I have this Cleo. I need to double check and see who this is, and I will get back with you later on which Cleo this actually is. Wow, she's really pretty though. She has purple eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're going to go clean all these up over here. Try to clean up the littlest pet shops and see how they turn out. All right. So I got everything washed up that I wanted to wash up. But I realized there was one last thing I forgot to show. And this was some mail from eBay. And it goes with this guy. This is one of the McNugget buddies, and I was able to find his hat for a reasonable price. Now, I will say, Happy Meal toys are not cheap on eBay. I wanted to get the hats that go with the Fry Guys from my previous video where I had him, but people want way too much money for them, and some of them come with ones I don't need. But here is the cowboy hat, and it's in really nice condition, and I know it's the real thing. It's not the reproduction one that came out a few years ago because it's rubber, and the reproduction was a hard plastic. So there we go. We have the completed McNugget Buddy, the Cowpoke one, I think his name is. I can't remember the actual name, but I am so happy to have this because this was my favorite McNugget Buddy when I was a kid. I had him. I loved him so much. I will need to wash the hat, although I will say it is pretty clean looking. It just has a little dirt on the top, but I'll do that later. And yeah, I'm so happy to have him. I'm going to put him actually right here. All right, so I'm going to kind of group these together into like the different ponies and everything. Now, the only Monster High doll I washed was this Cleo doll, and her hair. Oh God, this hair is polypropylene, and it has tinsel in it. Now, I will say that tinsel is a little higher quality than other tinsels I've seen that some dolls can have. There is a little bit of little bending to some of them, but most of them actually, after washing and brushing, they look pretty good still. But this hair, I decided I wasn't even going to try to replicate her original hairstyle, which was just pulled up in the front, because she has so much hair. I was thinking of giving her some shoes and putting her on display because I do love her purple eyeshadow so much. She has such a pretty face. She has something on her face, though. And I love that she has the necklace and, like most of the outfit, she doesn't have the bracelets. This is the Monster Ball Cleo. So she would have had, obviously, a pair of shoes, a ring, some bracelets, and she would have had a plastic hair accessory that goes on the top, and some earrings, and a headdress. She came with like cupcakes and a bag and a scepter, and she was honestly, I wanted to get this doll when it was new, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because of the hair situation. The photos of her make her hair look so much better than it actually is. And I don't know, it's not great. She would be a good candidate for a reroute, but I think I'm going to hold on to her and maybe use her as a customizing situation where I'll create my own character, because I've been really, really enjoying getting into customizing Monster High dolls. And I have some ideas for this coming year, so she might end up being a doll that I customize. But, for now, we'll just sit her here. And her hair actually kind of helps hold her up because it's so stiff, because it's polypropylene. All right. One of the other things that I got was this troll. I went ahead and cleaned him up. I got that black mark off his face. I washed his outfit and then dried it. And I even sewed his outfit right here where it was ripped. And I think he looks pretty good. I am going to keep him in the clown outfit because he came with it, and I don't have anything else that's even going to fit him remotely. So he will just be a clown troll, and that's perfectly fine. He's not creepy to me at all. He's adorable. So, all right. So next we have My Little Ponies. Now let me grab them. I'm going to just grab all of them. I still have the paper towels wrapped around them from cleaning them. These are all the G1 ponies. We'll look at those first, and then we'll look at the G3, and then we'll look at the G4. Because I figured grouping them together would be great. So I did look up some of these, and I already kind of forgot the names of... Well, I forgot the name of one of them. But this is one I'm super excited for because I don't have any ponies from G1 that have this three-dimensional cutie mark. Oh, look at how beautiful that tail washed up. I am so happy with that. Her mane doesn't look too bad, I will admit. But the tinsel is very old and bent, and obviously been through a lot. And this was the one that had the saddle. It had like a pinkish purple saddle, which I didn't put back on her. She's not supposed to have that. I think that went with a play set. But this is Princess Serene, and she has one of the three-dimensional cutie marks, which I think is amazing because I didn't realize they even had these in G1 until I found this one. I thought they were like only in G3. I don't know if G2 had any or anything, but yeah, this one turned out really, really good. I will admit, like, it looks pretty good. There's some tinsel I would consider possibly yanking out because it's kind of wiry looking, but for now I am going to leave her as is because I think she looks pretty good for for when she came out. All right, so this one is the one that I cannot remember the name of, but I do have the MLP database up on my computer here, and that is so I can go through and look at the names in case I do forget them. And this is actually Sunbeam, and this came out in year 2 when they started doing unicorns, I believe. I think that's when they started doing the unicorns. G1 started doing them, I think, in year 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this one turned out pretty good, despite the fact that her cutie marks are definitely faded. on both sides. I maybe she's a good candidate for like kind of learning how to paint cutie marks, and especially in glitter. So the one thing that's weird is her head turns, and normally the heads don't turn on these. So I'm thinking someone may have taken the head off already, and maybe they retailed it or redid the hair, or I don't know. But it looks exactly how it looks in the pictures that I was looking at for it. Now she is still a little dirty here on her rump. The best way to get this dirt off, and you can kind of see where I already did it a little bit, is acetone, and you got to be really careful not to touch any areas with paint. And I will show you that especially on this one. So this is a special edition, and let me bring up the website here again, because she is what's known as a twice as fancy pony. And this one, it took me forever to find her on the database because the hairstyle looks completely different than what I have here. This is Sundance, and this is the twice as fancy Sundance. Now let's get these paper towels off and see how she turned out. Oh, she looks really good. Now her hair, it originally had curl to it. And this one would come with Megan from the cartoon. And her hair is faded quite a bit. It's supposed to be a brighter pink. The tail is definitely more pink than the mane. But this actually turned out really, really good. Now you can see here is a good spot to show. You can see how it's still a little dirty around the symbol. And that's because I was using acetone and I really didn't want to touch where the symbols are. Now, I might go back with very small Q-tips and try to clean around these with acetone, but you got to be really careful not to get it on any of the cutie marks because it'll lift them. But yeah, I'm really excited because I have one of the Sundance ponies that just has the normal cutie mark, but not the twice as fancy. So her tail has quite a bit of curl to it. And I think it's just because originally her tail had a lot of curl to it. So very, very happy with that one. Now this pony, my first tooth pony, so happy to have found this one. She's so cute. And she's a Pegasus. I love having unicorns and Pegasus, my little ponies. This is Baby Bouncy, and she has a beach ball as her cutie mark. She turned out really good. I cleaned her up and was really happy with how well she turned out. So there are the Gen 1 ponies. So let's put those off to the side here. There we go. Very cute. Okay, now Gen 3 ponies. I have 4 of them, and 3 of them are pink. Pink is the most common. I think pink and white, actually. And this one's white. Were the most common ponies in G3. And I love G3. G3 is probably my favorite generation just because there's so many ponies in it. Now, the one thing that they stopped doing was in Gen 3 is they didn't do the cutie mark on both sides anymore. This one is called Fun Fairy, and she was a Halloween pony, and she would have came with some fairy wings that you would attach around her back, and then you'd still be able to see her cutie mark, which is like a little, kind of like a star with a burst of confetti. So I think that one is one of my favorites. Now you'll notice her body is a little discolored compared to her head because I think the plastics they used were slightly different for the head and the body, and that's just how it came about as they age, you know. And this one does not have a magnet on the foot. It has a peg. Some of them do have magnets. This is another peg one. Let me get this off. I love this one. This is probably my favorite one from today, from G3. Although I really like the fairy one. This one still has some marks on it I need to try to clean off. Like right here, there's a little mark. I just need to use some acetone on it and it should come right off. So this one has a popcorn cutie mark. Very, very cute. This one is named Butter Pop. And I absolutely love this one because I love popcorn. I love popcorn so much. So this is probably my favorite one that I got today. I love it. And the cutie mark, I was able to clean around in it with alcohol, and it had some dirt on it, and the alcohol took it right off. Now, I will say, when you're cleaning your toys, be very careful. Try alcohol, or try hot water and soap first. If that doesn't work, then try alcohol. And then if that doesn't work, resort to acetone, but be very careful because it'll remove paint. It'll remove all the paint. All right, so this one, I can't remember if I have this one in my collection or not because she does look sort of familiar. And the way I did her mane actually is not working. Do I have a brush? I have a comb. Let me see if I can fix this mane a bit. I might have to rewash it and recondition it and then restyle it because it's a little wonky looking the way that I wrapped it around. That's not too bad. We'll just go with that. The thing I love about this one is one of the 3-dimensional ones, but it has like ribbons. This is Blushy, and she was part of the Cutie Cascade series where they had this whole thing where there were ribbons on the cutie symbol, and it was 3-dimensional. So I really like her. Now this one I saw while looking her up, so I don't need to look up her name. And this one's also one of the 3-dimensional ponies, but she has tinsel in her hair, which isn't the best, but it looks okay. Her tail looks a lot better than her mane. This is Beachcomber, and she has like a hibiscus flower. So I love this one too. Hibiscus are so beautiful and they smell so lovely. And these all, incidentally, except for this Beachcomber, have movable heads, which I love because then you can pose them a little better when you're trying to display them like this. So you can have them facing forward. So love that. All right. So the last ponies that we have are the G4 ponies. And we have 2 of this one, so we'll look at this one first. This one turned out not too bad, I think, but it was very difficult to wash this one without getting water in the battery pack because it does have the light up wings. So I kind of had to be really, really careful about these. And I decided this is the one I'm keeping because her face looks the best. The eyes are like spaced really well, whereas on this one they're a little close together. And she has the light up wings. It's very, very cool. If I can get my camera to focus. There we go. And this is Fluttershy, and she does have like this little saddle piece that kind of looks like a dress. And one of them had a barrette, and I'm not sure if the barrette actually goes to her, so I was going to look her up. Here she is. So this is the Shine Bright Fluttershy. And it was only at Target. So this is a Target exclusive, and it doesn't look like the barrette goes with her. She came with a tiara, and then a comb. And it says Shine Bright Fluttershy, Canterlot, only at Target. So this was from, I guess, Canterlot. So she's definitely staying in my collection. The barrette, I don't know who it belongs to, so I'm probably not going to keep it. maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I really, really like that one. Now this is Pinkie Pie, and this is just the normal Pinkie Pie. There's no reason to look up what she is or which one she was. This was like Target had these up in the register, cash register area, and I used to get them from there a long time ago. I love these so much back then, and I got rid of most of them, and I kind of regret it. But now I have this one again. I don't buy the G4 ones very often because a lot of times they don't have the best hair. But the hair on both of these feels really nice. I think it's nylon because I think these are from kind of the beginning when they started doing G4. And this is Lyra Heartsong. She's so cute. I love this one. I love the colors of this one, and I love her cutie mark. So, and I love that she's a unicorn. So we have a new unicorn, a new Earth pony, and a new Pegasus pony for G4. Very, very excited to add those to my collection. There we go. All right. And then we also had the Sonic. I just cleaned him up really quick. He's going to need he's going to need his nose and his ear painted before I add him to my collection. And he also does not want to stand up, at all, without help. There we go. Oh, I did forget one G3 pony because it's so tiny. So this is what's known as a breezy. And there was a bunch of these. This was, I think, part of a 2-pack or a 3-pack of them. And this one still needs a little bit of TLC. It's got a little bit of dirt still on it. And I cleaned it up as best I could. But I had it wrapped up because of the hair and didn't notice this dirt on the one paw. Or hoof. The thing about these is they have the antenna and they're like little bug ponies or little fairy ponies or something. I don't know much about these, to be honest, but I'm so happy to finally have one because I've heard about them. This one in particular, let me find it. But if you search on MLP, Breezy has their own set, subset under species, and then I was able to find her. And a lot of these came in sets where you got a bunch of stuff with them. But this is Silly Lily, and the paint on mine is definitely faded because this is supposed to be a lot more pink where the lily is. And the pictures show her being really yellow. And the hair being more orange. So I don't know if it's faded or if it's just the pictures are slightly different. But this was from a 3-pack of them, and it was called Breezy's Parade. So I can't wait to find more of these. I hope I can because they're super, super adorable. And they're so tiny. I love that they're so tiny. So we'll put her right there. Awesome. Okay. Then we had the Magic Mixies, which I did wash, and I am going to keep these because I think they're special. I think they were from a special pack or something. I don't remember. So, there we go. Okay. Now, I don't know who any or what these are. I didn't bother to look these up because it was just too much to look up. But these are all the littlest pets. They all cleaned up pretty well. The dog still has some red on his face, though. I couldn't get that off. I think that's a stain. I was able to clean up this one a little better. But I still think I might deflock this one at some point because it's really looking bad. And then the bird cleaned up okay, but it is missing some paint. I love this bird, though. I think it's so cute. It looks like Orange Bird from Disney. I love it. I think that's an original character only found at the parks. This is Orange Bird. And then we have the monkey. The monkey looks really good. I was able to clean him up pretty well. The pig also I was able to clean up pretty well. I love this pig. I love that it's purple, and I love the little flower on it. It's so cute. The turtle definitely was barely dirty at all, so this cleaned up really well. And then there's the caterpillar, which was really dirty, and he cleaned up really well as I throw him. But he's so tiny. I love how tiny he is. The mice are also... This mouse right here is probably one of my favorite littlest pets. It's so cute, the way they did everything on it. I love the little muffin on its belly. And then this mouse was probably the dirtiest, and it still has some pink on it, which could be a form of mold of some sort. I don't know. But he's a little rusted up in the neck, and so I had to really clean that out. But his head is still works. Now, this piece was one of the only other pieces that is a Littlest Pet Shop. That hat with the rainbow ring around it, I forgot to grab it. It was a Littlest Pet Shop hat. Everything else was not. But this one I thought I would just demonstrate. It came with apparently a set where you would be like a vet, and you would put that around their head like they had some procedure, and they were, it's like a cone. Like the cone of shame. That's what I think that's supposed to be. That's what I gathered from what I could find online. So there we go. There is everything we got today. And I got to say, I'm really, really happy finding all these Littlest pets and these ponies especially. I had to put on my Little Pony shirt for this reveal of all of them cleaned up. I'm so happy. You'll have to let me know what was your favorite thing I found today. Leave a comment down below. Like the video if you liked it. I really appreciate that. And hype it if you can too. I appreciate that as well. Share the video. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet. And you'll get notified if you hit that bell of all my new videos coming out. I also have memberships. So if you want to help support the channel even more, I have a $1 membership. Is the lowest it goes, and that's just a thank you. But no pressure. It's there if you want to help support the channel. And other ways to support the channel are down below in the description as well. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. I always love going thrifting and taking you along with me. And I just love seeing everything that I can find for really good prices. And this time I found so many good things, so I'm really happy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care out there. Love you guys. Bye. A special shout out to all my members. Thank you guys so much. Also, thank you to all my subscribers, new and old. Without you, these videos would not be possible. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.